everyone, it's Nicole here and welcome back to BOCHINOT Macrame. I have an exciting project for you guys today, and that is a dual color macrame coaster pattern. So macrame coasters are not only practical and functional, but they make the perfect gifts or party favors. And a lot of times coaster patterns are beginner-friendly patterns as well, which make for great friends and family activities to do together. This particular coaster pattern is made with 2 colored cords, and because we use these 2 colored cords and changed up the knot slightly by using a square knot plus half knot rather than just a square knot pattern, we've created a nice colored pattern in the center of the piece. If you look closely at the coaster, the pattern that you see created with the 2 colored cords are 2 small circles with a square knot at the center of each of them. Now say if you were just to use a regular alternating square knot pattern, the results of that would be slightly different. What you would get for that instead would be 5 stripes instead of 2 circled patterns in the center. By combining colored cords and switching the type of knot you use, you can create different designs. And this is what our theme is for the month of September on our BOCHINOT Macrame community on Patreon. If you want to learn more about incorporating color into your macrame projects, then you can check us out on Patreon. For those of you who are at a beginner level and are looking to create your first few macrame projects, you may be interested in a macrame starter kit that we offer, which is a small wall hanging that goes over the 6 basic knots of macrame. I felt that as a beginner, it was hard finding the right materials to get started off with macrame, and with a starter kit, you'll get all the materials that you need to get started on your first project using our premium sturdy cotton cords. If you guys are interested in checking out the cord only, we do offer a 2-for-1 cord deal. So if you guys are interested in the starter kit or the 2-for-1 cord deal, you can check out those details in the description below. Before we get started on the coaster pattern, if you guys haven't already, make sure you click subscribe for more videos just like this. And with that, let's begin. To begin, you will need some materials and supplies. You only need a 3mm cord for this pattern, and you will also need a wooden dowel to make the pattern from, but you won't necessarily keep it within the pattern. The cord that I will be using for this pattern is a 3mm single strand cord from our rainbow cord line. This is a soft and sturdy cord made from 100 recycled cotton fibers, making it the perfect cord for macrame artists at all skill levels. Start by hanging the dowel up and then attach 2 color 1 cords at 100 centimeters long each by folding them in half and attaching them onto the dowel using lark's head knots. To make a lark's head knot, take the loop from front to back and then pull the 2 cord ends through the front loop. Then take 2 color 2 cords at 100 centimeters long and attach them next to the color 1 cords, also with lark's head knots, to the right. Then repeat for another set of color 1 and color 2 knots to the right. Now finish with one more color 1 set to the right. Starting with 1 strand of 30 centimeter long cord of color 1 cord, place it horizontally at the top, and then starting with the far left cord, make a double half hitch knot onto the horizontal anchor cord. You may want to hold the horizontal cord in place so that you can easily make the first double half hitch knot. Then continue to the right with all vertical cords and attach them all onto the horizontal anchor cord using double half hitch knots. Now we're going to start the bulk of the pattern, which is made up of square knots plus a half knot. So starting with the far left 4 cords, take the outer cords as working cords for a square knot, so making 2 opposite half knots. Then to finish off this pattern, we're going to add 1 more half knot right below. This is essentially an elongated square knot, but because we added another half knot, it does form an S-shaped pattern. Take the next 4 cords to the right and repeat for another square knot plus half knot. Continue repeating this pattern 4 cords at a time to the right. Underneath, we're going to take 2 cords from each of these square knot plus half knots and make an alternating square knot plus half knot. So taking 2 cords underneath each of the knots, we're going to make an alternating square knot plus half knot. Then we're going to repeat this knot 3 more times to the right. Then directly underneath, we're going to start with the far left 4 cords again and make a row of knots from left to right. Once you are finished with this row, make 2 more rows underneath. As you can see, for the last row, we are back to normal with the colored cords, in which the far left 4 cords are color 1, then the next 4 are color 2, and so on. To finish off this pattern, we're going to take another strand of 30 centimeter long color 1 cord as the anchor cord for a row of double half-hitch knots from left to right, directly underneath the last row of square knots plus half knots. And you are now complete with the pattern. All you have to do is take the pattern off of the dowel, tighten up the double half-hitch knot rows, now we're going to take scissors and we're going to cut off the excess fringe at the bottom of the pattern. As well, we're going to cut through the loops at the top to make fringe as well. For those horizontal anchor cord ends, we're going to flip it to the back, and we're going to use a crochet hook and tuck in those cord ends through some square knot loops. Thread them through one loop at a time for a total of 2 loops per cord end. So I'm going to take the cord through another loop, and then I'm going to cut off the excess cord. Repeat this 3 more times with the 3 remaining ends. Lastly, comb through and trim the top and bottom fringe some more until you have reached your desired length. And that concludes our dual colored macrame coaster pattern. I hope you guys enjoyed making this fun little project. I personally love combining 2 colors and creating new designs with that. A lot of times we try to make new designs by incorporating new and unique knots, and while there are still a lot of new knot designs that can be created, by including another color into the pattern, you can also create new designs that way as well. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite part of the pattern was. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.